and crochet will always be like this. However, I'm on a weekend trip on the coast of Portugal, and I'm having the sudden urge to learn how to knit. I wish I could tell you what the plan is, but I don't really have one. I do already have the yarn. Everyone said, buy chunky yarn, get big needles. I got maybe the smallest needles to ever exist. And this beautiful tweed yarn. Like me wearing a red scarf in Portugal. I need that to freaking happen. So the plan is, I guess, to learn how to knit and then make a scarf. My goal for this evening, knit a stitch, maybe a row if I'm feeling crazy. But before I even hit play, I make my first mistake. Center pulling this yarn would come back around to bite me, but for now, I am living in the blissful world of self-delusion. Okay, I know this is literally just the first step, but this is like way easier than I thought it would be. This is my cast on. Look at that. I mean, it's on there. It's casted on. Little did I know, casting on is the most enjoyable part of knitting, and row 1 humbled me. Oh my God, this is so hard. I get why knitters hate on crocheters now, because this do be sucking. This do be sucking. One thing crocheting and knitting definitely does have in common is that any successful project is going to include lots of unraveling and crying. I was definitely coming to realize this was not going to be quite as easy as I thought it would. However, I did finish 2 rows and I went to bed feeling pretty good about starting the project in the morning. Oh my gosh, wait. The dopamine that just got released in my brain. It looks horrible, but like, I made that. I freaking made that. Today is the day that we make this dang scarf. I was doing some research yesterday, and there's a bunch of techniques I have to learn in order to make the Sophie scarf. The first of which being a different way of casting on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Even with the new method, casting on would continue to be my favorite part, and I was getting the hang of things. So it was time to get serious. I have to keep track of the number of rows I'm working. I'm just going to do tally marks. 1 row down, 175 more to go. 175 rows gets me halfway there. Halfway. But somehow I was convinced that I would not only finish this scarf, but finish it early. Go to like a cute cafe, want to explore, go to the freaking beach, like what? Alas, the good vibes would not last long. Uh-oh. Starting over. Shucks. There's like 2 extra loops on here. I think we have to start over. No. Okay. Oh, why do I keep messing up the second row? Eventually, I did figure out what I was doing, and it was time to face our next technique, the increase. I do this thing, KFB. Gotta watch a video. Okay, knit to the front, and then you go around, and you do the same thing to the back. Okay, first increase done. Let me show you guys my progress. Look at that. Seeing as I had been knitting for 4 hours straight and had like 8 rows, I should have been more worried, but nothing was going to keep me from my cute cafe session. This is where we are at. So there's 11 stitches right now, and I need to get to 28 before we can start decreasing. So we have 17 more increases to go. Anyways, let's go eat something. This walk to the cafe healed me. I showed up basically a new woman, and I started crushing rows like my life depended on it. Increase number 1, done. Increase number 2. Increase number 3. Increase number 4. Increase number 5, and look at this view. Back home, this is increase number 6. Learning how to knit in a weekend might be insane, but starting your own store in a weekend is not insane with today's sponsor, Printify. If you've been to the yarn store recently, you will know that in 2025, having a single income stream just is not enough. Luckily, you are a creative genius. You already have
all of the ideas. And Printify has all of the tools to make those ideas come to life and monetize them. Just choose a niche that you want to sell in, do a little bit of research to see which products are currently selling well. Head over to Printify.com and pick from their catalog of over 1,300 products. They have things like apparel, home decor, even embroidered items, and customization is as easy as dragging and dropping your design onto it. Then head back over to Etsy or Shopify to start your store and connect Printify to it. Now, every time that a person buys from you, Printify will create and ship the product directly to that person, so you don't have to handle inventory at all. Printify offers some of the best prices on the market, so use the link in the description to start your store with Printify today. Now, back to the knitting.
My wild Saturday night of knitting was quickly coming to a close, and while I did get a lot done, I did not finish all of my increases. So Sunday morning, I didn't even bother getting out of bed. I just got straight to work. Things were moving along, but then this happened. I forgot to increase. I'm gonna learn how to unravel.
High risk, they could draw, will be lost.
What I'm going to do is take off my needle completely, pull back a row, and hopefully magically get it back on there. Guys, this could be the end of the scarf.
I was shivering in my boots, pooping my pants, doing this. Like you heard the lady, this is high risk. And for a second there, I did think I was done and this was my fatal error, but somehow I pulled the heck through.
Okay, let me count and double check that we have the right amount. 26. We did it. I successfully unraveled a row.
Okay, that aside, I finally finished these dang increases, which means it was time to learn how to decrease. And I'm not sure why this first decrease was so easy, because all of the rest of them were not easy.
It's there. It's there.
I did, however, make a major upgrade by using the safety pin as a marker. At this point, it's like 12:30. I should be stressed about finishing this dang scarf, but I had to do a dance party while getting dressed. I had to say hello to the feral cat colony, and I so needed this brunch. Shout out to Aloha Cafe. It actually is the best acai bowl you will ever have. An absolute must visit if you are in Nazareth. The food, amazing, but you know what is not amazing? Fighting with this dang ball of yarn every 2 seconds because of that pesky center pull I did at the very beginning of this project. But I did not let that ruin me. No, I enjoyed one last knit by the beach and then took my butt home to demolish the rest of these rows and give myself something new to stress out about.
I went to the grocery store. Scarf-wise, I'm getting suspicious that this will be long enough.
The pattern I was following had a short and a long version. I chose the short one for obvious reasons. Ultimately, though, there's nothing I could do about it. The sun was setting, and as my time with this scarf was coming to a close, I could not help but feel a little sentimental.
This weekend has been one of the best in a while. I love this town. I love the food. I love the people. It's just been such a pleasure. Learning how to do something new always makes me really happy, and I've really enjoyed the process of learning how to knit. Highly recommend it. It's about 10 p.m. I'm gonna finish the last few rows. I'm gonna go to bed, and in the morning, I will give you the grand reveal. I'm so excited. You guys are not ready. You guys are actually not ready. Is it perfect? No. Also, I don't have a needle, so I couldn't weave in my ends. But hello? This is my first ever time knitting, and I made a scarf in basically 2 days. I just could not be more proud of myself. Yeah. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.